Hey, what's up everyone? What do you think about this? 5 suns apparently appeared over the sky in Africa on the very same day that all of the rioting and protesting began in Minneapolis and then across the entire United States and across this entire world. So, let me know what you think. This appeared in Africa, the continent of Africa, on the very same day as the riots and protests began. Now, the location is Cote d'Ivoire, Africa, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So there's also a lot of other things going on as well. You can see there's no shortage from widespread famines on the way, they say, adding to economic losses. They're calling this epic hail in Italy. It buried a lot of vehicles and it just caused a lot of widespread devastation. And an extreme storm, Derico, cut power to over 500,000 people and killed 3 individuals. And we had no internet on Wednesday morning. The internet went out, and you couldn't do anything. We couldn't even make a phone call because we have to use a micro cell tower, which is connected to the router and comes from the internet. So we don't have any signal if the internet goes out. So they claimed it was a truck hit on the northeast coast. Bullcrap. And it spread all the way down the United States coast, and including in Tennessee. And the company that we have our internet through, NCTC, actually gets their part of their internet from a branch from Comcast, which it's actually a small town internet company, and then I guess they buy theirs from that. That's what I've been told anyway, so I don't know. But I just don't believe that at all. I don't believe that's what caused it. This monster landslide in Norway destroyed a lot of homes and businesses. And apparently those large cracks in Africa caused by carbon. They finally traced those new mysterious fast radio bursts to their host galaxy, or so they say. They finally spotted a blue crawfish. They've been searching for them for 45 years. They found it in Ohio. 14 meteor showers are to be expected this June. And that strawberry moon, even though it was cloudy, when we got to see it, it was amazing. That was a beautiful full moon last night and this morning. New fault lines discovered in Puerto Rico as Puerto Rico continues to shake. And a 10-foot tsunami took place in the country of Indonesia a few days ago. It actually killed 1 person, and it hit their volcano. A volcanic earthquake. And as I was telling you about a couple of months ago, the Congo now facing a new Ebola outbreak taking place. And there are already 5 people dead there from Ebola as they're being hit with a measles outbreak, epidemic, and coronavirus or COVID-19. And a swarm of what they are calling mutant deadly ticks has invaded Russia, and 2,125 children have already been infected by them. They've literally been attacked by these ticks. And it's beautiful, whatever it is, but it was captured over West Texas, and no one knows what it is. They just called it a beautiful green glowing ghost. Sounds like something off of Scooby-Doo. Not exactly sure what it is. Looks like a sky phenomenon to me, but they called it a green glowing ghost. This was in West Texas once again. Some sort of light phenomenon. What do you think it is? Let me know. And Washington State received nearly 2/3 of its entire annual lightning strikes that they receive on average per year in one day this past weekend. Over 87,000 lightning strikes were recorded within a day. Sadly, another 54 million Americans could actually go without food. And this UFO here, which is exactly like things that I have seen, was reported over the North American Fortified Aerospace Defense Command. As you can see right here, it's a highly fortified early warning facility designed to warn the Pentagon and the White House before an imminent aerial or nuclear attack. They saw a UFO over it, or some sort of unidentified flying object, which is exactly the kind that I've seen. An anomalous space weather phenomenon, sun's strongest solar flare since 2017, has been seen. The noctilucent clouds reach rare intensity over Sweden, and cosmic rays are up 18% since 2015. And millions of lobsters beached themselves and are now dead in New Zealand. And so much for hunting certain animals if you hunt rabbits, which I don't, and we haven't, but unless we had to survive for food. You'll see here a mysterious and deadly virus outbreak. An unknown virus has been spreading across rabbits and throughout the United States. It's a highly contagious virus that has decimated many of them. And continuing seismic unrest at the Teide volcano. 70 volcanic tectonic earthquakes have hit near the summit, sparking fears of an incoming eruption on this volcano. India is in a record heat wave right now. 121 degrees Fahrenheit was recorded on May 28th, and the crazy weather is ongoing. And meteorologists are baffled about this strange cloud formation out of Wisconsin. What do you think? Give me your thoughts. And the U.S. has officially tested a laser weapon that could destroy any target mid-flight. Just disintegrate them. Disintegrate. This was a bright meteor or fireball that was recorded over France and Spain last month on May 24th. Beautiful scenery there, though. Beautiful. Now, I don't know whether to believe this or not. I have no idea, but they claim the hail was so large in Texas back on May 23rd that it literally broke their roof and their ceiling, broke through their entire house, through the house. But I know that you can actually take, you can melt hail and put it, you can melt multiple hailstones into a conglomerate and then put them in a freezer or whatever, but I don't know. These might be legitimate. I don't know. What do you think? If they are, let me know. Other news sources were saying it was, so who knows? And I know they're going to get larger, up to the 100-pound hailstones and all that, prophetically, so it could be. And the cicadas are awakening. I saw one molting and coming to life just a few nights ago when I recorded it and posted it on my channel, and also posted it on Twitter to the local news and shared it on social media. So anyway, the cicadas are awakening after 17 years. The majority of them were sleeping. Some of them were sleeping for 9 years, but they're now awakening fully. So we'll see how that goes. Peace. Signing out. These are various events taking place in the world around us, and I'll make a few dedicated videos eventually to some of these topics. Signing out, and if you'd like to show support for what I do, my links are below, as well as my email for this channel. Signing out. I'll speak with all of you as soon as possible with another video.